Hey everybody, Contrast again, and today guys, I'm here to do another anime review, and my review is to Fate Apocrypha episode 4, guys. So let's get into it. So guys, in this episode of Fate Apocrypha, first up, I want to go into the amazing thing that happened in this episode later. Because I want to bang it. I want to freaking hype myself off like crazy on that part. But first up, let me get into the first part of the episode. First up, the first part we saw in the episode. We now know the true identities of the Archer and Rider class servants for the red side, and it's Atlantia and Achilles. So those two great heroes are the Rider class and the Archer class for the red side. Now, Atlantia, she is the Archer, and I gotta say she's definitely she is a female, so from what I know. Oh, by the way, I found out that actually Rider from the black side is actually a dude. Found out now, like that was a awful trap. Like that was. Ryder, got to say, is a very good trap. I gotta admit that. Like, I didn't believe, like, I believe she was a girl. Like, it's more like I respected her. Like I said, I respect her, but now I know it's a he. But I got to say Ryder now. Fucking hell. Ryder. Black Ryder. Fucking, his character is a fucking, I respect it even more. And there's another servant I respect even more, but I guess I'm going to that point later. Now, and I got to say, no, we don't get much of these two. We don't get much detail knowledge about these two. Like, I know the legends of Atlantia and Achilles. Like I don't know personally. I just know the names and I know they're great heroes. I don't know the full story about these guys. I know about the term Achilles heel, so I wonder what that term come from. And I can see Achilles as a rider. I can see, because Achilles is the rider for the red side, and I can see him, from what I know, I do see why he's a rider class, because I have heard in his legend that he does have a chariot, so I do know why he's the rider. It does somewhat make sense. While with Atlantia, like, so I heard the name, like, not just Atlantis itself, like, I know she's connected to Atlantis in some way, but I don't know what. And possibility Atlantia is a gender bend character. I might be wrong about that. Like I said, I'm not full knowledge about all this, but possible Atlantia is a gender bend characters don't know. Or again, could also be a trap. Like, I don't even know, but from what it looks like, she is definitely she from what I can tell. But from what we saw, the fight scene for that, oh my fucking hell, that looked fucking awesome. Especially with Karin. Oh my god, his archery, like, even with the support, you know, if he's getting support from his master to able to see far distances, fucking hell, even with that, even if you have the ability to see far distance, you still need to have very good aim, no matter what, because there is one problem. If you can see from far distances, you won't be able to shoot from far distances, so just shows you his ability. And especially that the rider or the red side, Achilles, definitely feels like Archer was a worthy opponent to face when he meets again. So after they decide to retreat. Oh yeah, Berserker, by the way, Red Berserker, he's already out. He's already out. Well, he's not like out. Like, his body didn't disappear, except for one servant we now know is officially out. But there's a reason why. And I guess again, but he is Berserker. Oh my god, who the fucking, which, like, I think they said his name, but I might have not noticed it. But Berserker, oh my fucking hell, he's definitely a Berserker. He's definitely a Berserker, alright. The Berserker of the Red is definitely a Berserker, alright. He's berserked. He's fucking crazy. So I can see why he is the freaking Berserker. But yeah, because he just goes thrashing. And yeah, pretty much that's all that the first part. Now let's get into the main part I want to talk about. Now, first up, Rider, the black side of Forio, or the 12 Paladins. Man, I fucking respect. Like, these heroes, these specific heroes, keep their pride as heroes. That means they're willing to. They servants are willing to disobey their masters if it feels like it breaks their hero code. It breaks them as why they're a hero. And the things they do, especially what Ryder the Black, Aphroria, and Siegfried, Saber of Black, do in this episode. Gotta say, Aphroria, he is definitely one of my favorite characters. Like, the way she wants to give our main male character, because he's definitely the main character, like, from the main art, he's definitely the main character we're going to follow, who, with Ruler as well, John d'Arc, which I can't wait to see how they work out. But I gotta say, man, I respect him. The way he's willing to, like, leave the battle after he got his permission. He can leave the battlefield they're in, so he can sneakily make Homunculus guy, main character, escape until they found out Castor and everybody found out that he helped him escaped, and they set pretty much Black Saber and his master to go and capture them, and pretty much Furga War, of course. Siegfried was trying to obey his master, like, he's part of the Holy Grail War because he's an honorable knight. But the one wish we now know what Siegfried wants. Siegfried wanted to do something. He wanted to protect someone, not because from his own will, from his own pride, from his own feelings. He wanted it from his own. He wanted to protect someone without getting told to. He wanted it by himself. Because we all know he wanted to protect people, but the thing is, the people he's been protecting are doing it because he's got told to do it. He didn't do it because he wanted to. This is what his wish is, to protect do something, help someone by his own accord, without anybody interfering. He actually does it because he wants to. And that's what he does in this. What he does after he catches up to the homunculus and his master, he decides to knock out his master after the homunculus got seriously, like, near the brink of death by his master. He decided to knock his master out. And what he does to pretty much revive homunculus, our main character, he rips his own heart out and gives it to him. He gives his own heart, magic heart, to our main male character, homunculus. And he pretty much sacrificed himself and dies. Like, he sacrificed himself. For a servant of possibly opposing side, disobeying his master to save another. Man, this is what makes me respect Siegfried. Like, he's a hero. He's showing why he's a hero. People call him a fake, but no, he's no fake. And this is what the ruler said. Like, ruler John de Arc does say this. She does say that there's something wrong with this Holy Grail War. And when she meets Saber Black, Siegfried, and Aphrodia the Rider Black, Siegfried asks ruler, "Can you take care and protect this boy? Can you protect him?" And she agrees. And she pretty much makes a pact, after Siegfried dies and this wakes up. She makes a pact with him. Like, I don't know if it's a master-servant pact yet. We have no idea if it's like an old pact yet. But she definitely makes a pact with him, and the episode ends with that. But like, and the episode ends like that. And gotta say, oh my god, I just fucking love these servants. These servants are fucking badass, kind, and honourable. These are so far, for what I have seen, if you don't include main Saber, King Arthur, if you don't include those, these main, and also Ryder, Medusa, surprisingly, even though she's not a pure hero, so she can't be called, like, spoiler alert for Heaven's Feel. But But I gotta say, these heroes, the main, what you can tell are heroes, Siegfried, Aferio, and you can technically classify Mordred as a hero as well, you can say. Definitely showing a bit of the Mordred we know, so she's definitely living up to that. And Jean de Arc. They're showing Karen, like, a lot of the servants from the Black are showing that true out. I'm still really wondering. I definitely know the red side of the main servants. You can definitely tell that, but just the servants of Black seem more honorable, seem more like heroic, and seem more legit, personality-wise. And I've got to say, I pretty much all the servants so far I like. I think all the servants so far, because we got personality traits. I don't from the Black side. But like I said, the reason why I'm rooting for the red side, because I know that their way, like, I prefer the red side, mainly because of Judgment, because I like red, it's my favourite card, plus also I like their way of dealing things when it comes to Holy Grail War, mainly. But pretty much, the servants overall, it was too bad we no longer get to see Siegfried, because Siegfried, I loved this character to begin with. He was a very good character, but now he made me love him as a character even more, and he sacrificed himself, so he's dead now, and we no longer get a chance to see him. Possibly. We don't fully know. I don't fully know yet. People who read light novels will know, but for me, who's an anime watcher, I don't think we're going to see him again. And rest in peace, I've got to say, rest in peace, Siegfried. You're a fucking good character. Just, I wish we can start to see you more. And like I said, this is only the fourth episode. It's not even halfway through yet. God, man, we are already having characters' deaths. Serious character deaths. And the first official death is a saber. Oh my god, that just shows you. But yeah, overall, that I respect both Siegfried way more than I did, and Aferio, fucking hell, my boys, fucking yes, and Aferio, you do catch me as a good trap. You're a fucking good trap. Too bad you're a dude. But pretty much, fucking good trap. And fucking respect. And overall, animation quality, fucking good. Fucking good. Nothing wrong. Like, 4A1 pictures, the animation is still good. It's like, still, not ufotable, but for what A1 pictures can do, fucking good. Fucking good. Now, there's one thing I will give. It does feel one thing I do got to say is bad with this episode. It does feel a little bit rushed. A little bit. Not terrible rush. Like, it's a rush that I can bear with, but I can feel there's some rushing going on. And it's the Fate series, and I think we all know, like, for how many people dislikened, like, it says it's decent, and decent as in, for the Fate series, decent, and decent can still be rushed, and we already know how bad rep the first Fate Stay Night got at being rushed and stuff, and we already know this is because it's getting rushed. It might end up being better than the original Fate Stay Night, but it won't. I don't think it's going to go over the others because we noticed being rushed. Like it might be like, even though the story itself is more better than Fate Khalid, the reason why I feel like it might be a teeny bit more worse compared to Fate Khalid. First up, Fate Khalid still ongoing, technically, because the next season is going to come out soon, and the movie's going to come out as well this anime season, so I fucking can't wait for that as well. But but from what I've seen, the story is definitely so far progressing a bit more appropriate than the story of Fate Apocrypha. This episode definitely felt a bit rushed, And I do sense hence other rushes that could come out of the way. So if it does keep on going down this path, it's going to end up banning rushes. I will say it might be better than Fate Stay Night 2006 version. But I don't think it will be better than Fate Khalid. It just shows you, because Fate Khalid is a spin-off series. It's not even meant to be a main Fate series. Not maybe part of the main Fate series. Like, it has hints that it does connect to the main franchise, the main multiverse of the Fate series. But the Natsuverse, it does, but it's a spin-off, so it's not supposed to be main. It's not fully connected to the main series. So it just shows you, and it just shows you that for this one, that even though again it's also a spin-off series, it does have more connection to the main series than Fate Khalid does. But if it does keep on going this rush down path, even though it ends up being a little bit like possibly even that little bit might not make it better than Fate Khalid, but I will say that if he does keep on adding a bit more rushes to it, it might get better. It might be better than Fate Khalid as in Fate. And as an anime, obviously it's fucking good. But as in Fate, and maybe some anime as well, Fate Khalid is like meh. Like, and then if Fate Apocrypha, if, like I said, as it's not like Ufotable doing it, or any other done very well or decent anime companies that have done anime series before, like Silverlink and even Studio Dean, even though the Fate Stay Night 2001 was bad, it wasn't terrible enough saying people can't watch it, because it's connected to the Fate Stay, and they did say it's the only thing you can watch right now for the Fate route. But if it does keep on going down this rush path, I will say it will definitely be higher than Fate Stay Night 2006, but I think it might end up being lower than Fate Khalid as an anime and part of the Fate series. But the story, I definitely know the story itself surpasses Fate Khalid. I can definitely tell that. It's just the anime itself which could be the problem. But overall, this episode was definitely good. It's just I've sensed that hint of rushness, and I seen it looks rushed, a teeny bit rushed, which I'm a bit meh about. But it's like I said, it's not too big of a deal. I just hope it doesn't continuously do that. Like, I mean, it won't be harmful to it. It can be like this speed, it can be this bit rushed, but it can't be like uber rushed. I hope it doesn't do that. But overall, this episode is definitely decent. Like I said, definitely decent. Definitely a good episode. Give us character and bye-bye Siegfried. I'm gonna fucking miss you, man. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Anyway, guys, that's my anime review to Fate Apocrypha Episode 4. Hope you guys like it. Because you have fans today. If you guys have fan mail, down below. Manage to, and yeah. For guys like it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys! Wow.